Hello Darts Nutz. I'm going to do a review update on the Harrows Clic system. I reviewed the Clic system when it first came out about a year ago, and since then Harrows have come out with a new stem. It's a stronger, thicker stem. They've also come out with a new set of colours. They've got orange now, and smoky and aqua, as well as the ones that were already out, the black, clear, white, red, pink and blue. And the new stem that they have is pretty much like a normal stem. Obviously it's thicker, as you can see, compared to what the slim was, and still comes in medium, midi and short. So you've got 37, 30 and 23, just the same as it was on the slim version. And what I have here is just the aqua, and they still retail for around, well, just under £3, about £2.76, I think, £2.50, somewhere around that. Might depend where you buy them, but it's still less than £3, so it's the same price for the flights and the stems. Doesn't matter whether it's the slims, standards, or what length they are. And at present there's still only the standard shape flights, but there's a possibility they may come out with a pair and slim version. Just depends on what sells really, but because standard is most popular, that's the one that sells best. But as well as the new stems, I'll show you them in a close-up in a minute, they've also slightly improved the flights. This was the original blue version I have, so you can see there's a slight difference in colour. Aqua's a lighter blue, and I think some people had problems with the slim ones breaking, but I don't think I ever had any stems break, not that I can remember. So because of steel tip darts being heavier and that, they've brought out a thicker, stronger stem. So I'll show you them in close up now. Alright, these are the short version, and I've got the standard, which is the new stem, at the bottom, and the slim stem on the top, just so you can see the difference. I'll put my hand there so it might be able to see it better that way. Still the same length, it just now with the original slim stem it was kind of flexy, but now with the new standard it's absolutely solid, can't bend that at all. And it's a nice looking stem and a nice colour as well, and still the same way it works. This is the flight, still just click it on. So I'm doing this from the camera, so it's a bit awkward trying to see what I'm doing, and still just clicks on as it did. Nothing has changed in the way the system works. And as you can see, the flights still spin. And what I was saying is the flights, they've been slightly reinforced, but you probably can't tell just by looking at them. I think ever so slightly it looks like the border is thicker. I know the border's been reinforced, and the spine of the flight, and most of that is to do with steel tip players, so it's more durable. Still 90 degrees each wing. This is a bit of a used one, as you can see. Oops, what was that? But, and I feel the flights, the original one still dead flexible, and the new one again still flexible, but feels a bit stiffer. And just feeling the edges of it, it does feel a bit thicker on the edges, but here's a way to test it to show you that it is a little bit different, and I'll show you that now. Right, I think the easiest way to prove that the new flights have got a little bit stronger is just simply to weigh the flights. Looking at my review on the old one, the old ones went 0.84 grams, so this is the old flight. This is 0.84, exactly what it was when I measured it last year. And the new flights, so around about 0.89, so it's gone up 5/100ths of a gram, which doesn't sound like a great deal, of course, but I think that is just because it's been slightly reinforced. Like I say, it's very difficult to see just by looking at it, but just looking at it with my eyes, it looks as if the border is just ever so slightly like more pronounced, and it just feels that little bit slightly thicker, and it feels a little bit stiffer as well. So obviously it depends how the improvements make the flights last, and that's the important thing. And I'll just weigh the stems. These are the short, so that's a short slim, so that's 0.54, and this is the short standard, 0.81. so a short standard with the full setup, which is the new version of the flights. There's a total weight of 1.69, 1.7 grams. So I'll weigh the others as well, but I'll just put the pictures of them up on the forum after I've weighed them. So that's the detailed look at the new stems and the new improved flights. So I just need to get them onto some darts now and give them a throw and see how they perform. So I've just got the standard medium stems fitted with a set of 24 gram gold Nutz darts, so just give it a throw with them. Although the tops of the flights are spinny flights, but there's no rattling when I'm throwing them. They're flying quite well actually, just as I would expect for a normal stem. I can't really see any difference the way they're flying. Obviously I can't really test how extra durable the flights are going to be in this review, so I'll have to report back on the forum after I've used them for, well, I'll use them as long as it takes to break them, and then I'll report back on the forum. And when that happens I'll post pictures, but I think these are flying slightly better than what the slims were for me. But then again, this is the kind of setup that I tend to use anyway. I haven't thrown these darts for a long while, like, but it's got the right length for me, this barrel, but the setup as it is just working as I should expect it to. Quite nice actually. Just have a couple more throws. Well, no point in me throwing them forever, but I'm certainly happy with these. Obviously I need to play with them longer now just to see how extra durable the flight's going to be, but certainly no issues with the way they're flying, and the new stems are certainly stronger. but like I say, I'll have to report back after I've played with them for a week or two, or whatever length of time it takes before I think there's enough damage. I'm just, yeah, my main problem with these before was that because of the way that my darts land, I quite often hit the window part of there, and sometimes my darts would get stuck in there, but feels as if that's a bit stronger actually, but it still could be an issue for me. But if your darts are flying a bit flatter, I can't imagine it being much of a problem. But anyway, I'll see how it goes over the next couple of weeks or so. So that's the end of this review update. Thanks for watching.